This coming Sunday, the 22nd of April, is Earth Day. And Earth Day is kind of like St. Patrick's Day on a global scale, literally. Earth Day is that one day a year you can go down to the health food store and get all hopped up on wheatgrass smoothies, then stagger around all out of your head on nutrients, going up to people you don't know and going, "Kiss me, I'm an earthling." Whether you're a werewolf, a giant robot, or a Republican energy lobbyist desperate to drill in the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge, you don't have to be human to be an earthling on Earth Day. So I was looking at Vanity Fair this month, mostly in the hope of seeing more pictures of Tom Cruise's strangely android-like baby. Instead, what I saw was this, a picture of Leonardo DiCaprio and a tiny little polar bear. Obviously, being a celebrity, he's probably going to adopt it, take it back to Hollywood and show it off at parties, be all, "Top that, Tobey Maguire." But what about ordinary people like me? People who'll have to wait years to get anywhere near a baby polar bear. And at this rate, by the time I get to the front of the line, they'll all be gone. Now I know plenty of people don't like it when celebrities start becoming experts on everything and telling us all how to live our lives. But what really scares me is when the real experts try and speak up and the government tries to suppress what they have to tell us. Da-dum. There's a healthy body of evidence that suggests that reputable scientists have been discouraged and even prevented from using the phrase global warming in reports about, well, global warming. Da-dum. Do you know what that reminds me of? Da-dum. The mayor of the town of Amity. Da-dum. You know, in the movie Jaws. Da-dum. He was the one that wanted to keep news of shark attacks out of the paper because it was going to be bad for business or something. And we all know how that ends, don't we? Da-dum. And I don't mean the increasingly inferior sequels, Jaws 2 and Jaws 3D. Da-dum. Although, if the end of the world does turn out to be Michael Caine fighting a shark while we all look on in 3D glasses, I could almost go for that. Ironically, the same Fox News talking heads who are always scaremongering about the notion that the world's become too politically correct, they're the same people desperately trying to stay on message with the notion that global warming is no more than the government-sanctioned phrase, climate change. So when the time comes, do you describe something as a savage shark attack where you were lucky not to lose more than a leg? Or do you say it was just a fleeting fish encounter, resulting in no more than moderate limb realignment? I guess it depends whether your goal is to cause people to feel complacent or alarmed. Either way, if the polar ice cap really does melt, we're going to need a bigger boat. This video was supplied for parody purposes only. No polar bears or celebrities were harmed in the making of it. In honour of Earth Day, I've come outdoors, I've gone green, and my question for you is the perennial Earth Day classic. Who would win in a fight? A shark or a bear? Da-dum. Da-dum. Da-dum.